Well, hello there, all my chess friends. So, here's another chess study for us to go through today. We are playing white as usual, and we are winning this. The black pawns are going down in the diagram. So, this rook is pretty locked up in here, and the key is to win this rook. We need to take it, otherwise, we cannot win. Because even without all these pawns and the rook comes out somewhere in the open, this is just a draw. A rook and a bishop against a single rook in an endgame where there's no immediate threats or special conditions, it's just a draw. So we have to take advantage of the fact that black is a bit locked up here and really find the variation where we can win this rook and then we win the game. So do as you always do now, pause the video, see if you can find this variation on your own. And when you come back, I will show you the right answer. Go ahead. And welcome back. Okay, just to show. So a simple move like taking here on a5 with our king is just not enough. As I said, black doesn't need his pawns. He can simply play b6 check and then escape with his first a check, of course, so he doesn't get checkmated up here. Maybe we take this pawn, and then he moves his rook somewhere, maybe here. This is just a draw. We will not get any further. We will have some checks, some threats, but we are not winning this as white. So we're not going to look more than this on this variation. Okay, we have to do something better. So fencing the rook in something like this to pin this pawn is the worst thing you can do. Because black will play b5 check. We take here and we lose our rook and we lose the game. So I hope you didn't think that this move was a good idea. Okay, so now we have to be a bit more aggressive, so we're going to start with a check. So is it the bishop check or the rook check? Well, what do you think? Let me show you. It's not the bishop check, which I thought was the right move, but this is not. But there are some interesting variations here. Okay, black must move his king to c8, obviously. If he moves into the corner, he's going to be checkmated. So he moves out, and then we continue with the check. And now we have two interesting options here, but both leads to a draw. Okay, we can attack the rook with our bishop. The rook cannot move, it will be taken. But black has this as tempo move, b5 check. We take the pawn and he will move his rook out to c7. And again, it doesn't matter if we take both these pawns with our king. We're not going to win this anyway. It's just going to be a draw. So from here, the black rook will escape. Can get a check here, perhaps. I don't know. Something like this. But then we come no further. So another interesting move here is bishop to b8. Now, if black plays b5, he's actually losing. Then we take here again, and now this rook cannot come to c7. If it comes to b7, we take here, and it will be lost. He cannot move the rook anywhere, and he will lose it. And if he instead goes to a8, we simply play king b6, and we will get to b7 next move, and we will win the rook. But black doesn't have to play this first. It doesn't have to play b5 here. Instead, it can actually pretty calm just play rook a8. We don't have any discovered checks because our king is on a black king is on a white square, and we cannot actually come any further. We can keep on checking, but it doesn't get us anything. Black can just escape. This rook is not good in good position here, but we cannot take it, and sooner or later we will have to settle for a draw. Okay, so now over for the winning variation. We start with the rook check here, force the king up to c7, and now how do we continue from here? Can you see it? Pause the video again if you need. Okay, it's not the check here. We will only help the king up, and with that, he can play b5 with a check and escape with his rook, so it's not getting anywhere. If we are attacking here, then we will have the same as we looked at before. b5 is losing for black. The rook can only come to b7. We take, and now it's really locked up. If he plays this, well, he will lose like this. But this is not the right variation still. So because after bishop to e3, black will play b6. It looks a bit odd. It's not nice, but he will save his rook. We cannot take it. A check here, and he will simply go to b8. We can try to force him with another check, and he will escape to a8. And actually, the rook will come out. Even the check like this, it just goes back, and we will come no further. So, what to do after we play rook h8 and the king comes to c7? Well, the key is bishop d8 check. Black plays the best defense move here to c6, and it threatens to get another check and get the rook out. But we have a beautiful move here. Actually, a set of beautiful moves. Can you see it? Here it comes. We play bishop b6. We are threatening the rook straight up. He cannot move it. He will lose it. He's forced to take this bishop. And we just sacrifice the bishop with 3 pawns down. But now we have the decisive final key move, which is just beautiful. We play our rook to c8. Full stop. Look at this. The king cannot move anywhere. This pawn cannot move. This pawn cannot move. This pawn cannot move. Black only has one legal move, and that is rook to a8, which of course we take, and we force the king away from here somewhere. Doesn't matter. We'll take the next pawn, and you see these pawns will fall pretty soon enough, and then we will win this with white. So finding this unique position here, and to find it from the starting position, to put black in this terrible zugzwang, forcing him to just give his rook away, I think it's just pure genius. I hope you did find it. If you did a very good job. You're a good player. And if you didn't, well, watch more videos and you will improve your skills, I hope. Well, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.